We all know that group work can be very helpful for children and they can learn a lot from each other. But what do you do when the kids don't get along? Group work can be a nightmare if children don't have the peer relationship skills in order to get along with each other. So you need to teach group work step by step. There are a lot of aspects to group work. What do you do when someone won't participate? Or what do you do when there are arguments? Obviously, your conflict resolution can come into this, which we discuss in a different video. One of the things you can do is introduce group work and the type of processes the kids need to focus on in order to be successful. We use GROUPS as the acronym to help children remember how to behave when they're working in a group. For example, the G stands for get along. That goes back to saying kind words. Again, there's another video that you can look at to focus on how to teach children to say kind words. During group work is the perfect time to focus on that. The R stands for respecting others' ideas and teaching children how to listen. With very young children, we actually give them a picture of an ear and a picture of lips. And when they're holding the ear, that means they listen. And when they're holding the lips, that means they talk. This can be used really with any age children if you have the right attitude and kind of make it a fun little game. But the point is that children need to learn how to regulate themselves and to stop talking and listen to others. You can do all sorts of activities to get them ready for this with turn and talk and having them report back what their partner said. The third part is the O that stands for offer to help your team. You need to have that spirit where children are willing to help each other, but you also need to teach them how to help each other. Just doing it for them is not helping. So that might be a whole lesson in and of itself and how's the best way to help each other by giving them clues or hints rather than doing it for them. The U stands for use a quiet voice. There's another video that shows how to teach voice levels, but this is very important because if you have everyone working in groups, the noise level can get to be too much. So you want to teach them how to use a group voice level, which is more or less a whisper. The P stands for participate, and this means that everyone should have a role in the group. You can help this by actually assigning roles, but you want to develop this sense that everyone should be participating and no one is left out. Finally, the S stands for stay on task and build stamina. Group work can be difficult just like any other kind of focusing. So when you first start group work, don't expect groups to work for 20 or 30 minutes on their own. Keep it short and build their stamina little by little. This is one way to help you introduce group work. There are other issues that you can focus on. For example, in the next video, Mr. Rand shows how he focused on what to do when you think a group member is wrong.
But right now, what we're going to talk about is what happens when somebody in the group is wrong. Right? What happens when, in our group, right, someone's wrong? I would like you all to just put a thumb up on your chest if you've been in a group where someone was wrong. Put a thumb up on your chest if that's been the case. Put a thumb down if you can't remember a time. Put a thumb up. Wow. I see lots of thumbs. I see lots of thumbs. Now, if you were the person that's been wrong, put a thumb up. If you've been in the group and you thought maybe I was supposed to sit here, or maybe I thought Mr. Rand or Mr. Capetta, or maybe it was a teacher last year that set a direction and you weren't quite sure, and somebody corrected you, right? Has there ever been a time where you've been wrong? Yeah, I see lots of thumbs.
And it's okay because I was just wrong this morning.
Right, Mr. Capetta and I will be wrong, right? You'll see us correct each other and say, oh no, we forgot to do this. Oh hey, we needed to do that. The first thing that we need to know when someone is wrong, I'm going to put this right in the middle. When someone is wrong, it's okay. We are here in school to learn, right? So when someone is wrong, it's okay. Should we fix that? Should we help them, right? Do we want to teach them what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But it's okay that they've been wrong. So the very first thing that we do is we use our manners. What's our nice manner that we can say?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
But 1 second, Mr. Rand, because I hear you saying excuse me. There's a way you can say it, right? Because we can say polite words like thank you or excuse me, but what if we roll our eyes and we say it with like a really nasty pitch of voice like, excuse me? Well, was I using polite words? Was I
Yes.
using polite words like excuse
That
me?
sounded like excuse me to me.
Did I have a right tone? Excuse me? Did I have the right tone though?
No.
So do you see how you can sometimes use the right word? It's all about the way you say it. So ready? Excuse me? Is that really?
No.
But what if I said, excuse me, is this yours?
That's better. Much.
So I'm going to put up here on our chart tone. Okay. This is our tone. And the tone that we'd like to say, and we're going to call it, is just our helpful tone. What, Princess?
So like when you're using a certain type of tone, it's like if somebody never really met you before, it's like their first impression.
It could
Wonderful, right?
be that, Princess. Excellent job there.
What's up, Aji?
Like you said when you're talking and like you just say excuse me, and if someone talks to someone else, you say excuse me, sorry for disruption. But can
Well, I like that. She added a little bit more. Right? Did anybody else notice what Aji said? She said, excuse me. What else did she say? Samina.
Sorry that I distracted you.
Great. Keep going, Aji. I like that.
Sorry for distracting, like if you were talking to someone else and you were asking them. I did that last night. Someone was eating and he was like on my steps. I had to go around and I said I'm sorry because I didn't want to like to mess up his eating.
So the next thing is, right, is our tone needs to be helpful. So we can use our manners. Our tone is helpful. And we can point out what we think is the right thing to do. Or the right answer. So we start with an I statement. So an I statement means that, Rashid, we start with I,
Sorry.
right? Talking about yourself. Because it's very different to say, I think the right thing should be this. Rashid? Versus, you should be doing this. But you're going to say your I think, right? Right? So we're going to say our I statements. Now, what happens if you've done this? Kwamir, would you be my participant? Would you help me out? Okay? So, Kwamir, excuse me, I think you should be sitting over there. Tell me no.
No.
But Kwamir, you need to be sitting over there.
Say no.
But Kwamir, Mr. Rand and Mr. Capetta, they told you that you have to sit over there. You're going to get our group in trouble.
No.
But Kwamir, you have to go over there.
No.
Kwamir, go over there.
Now, I know we're laughing and we're joking around over here, but that situation doesn't usually end with laughing.
Right. Could you see I was getting more and more frustrated? Mr. Rand and Mr. Capetta told Kwamir he has to sit over there. But Kwamir is being stubborn. He thinks he's supposed to be over here. He wants to stay over here.
I want to say that is
He does what he wants to do.
So, what we can do,
Why do you
Is-
say that I do that?
even though I started out with a helpful tone, I said an I think, right?
Why
I
you
said
that I be doing that?
I said that I think you should be over there. He still didn't listen.
Say no.
So, if the other person, right, still doesn't listen, we're only going to ask them once. Okay? What do you think should be the next thing? Because I just put up here once. What should we do? What should we do, Yeti?
Well, in second grade, well, I'll learn.
Okay, good.
And then they say it 2 times that the person doesn't go there or no, do it. We shall raise our hand and tell the teacher.
Love it. After we've said it once, Okay? Maybe twice if we're super helpful and super nice. Right? Maybe after that, right? We're gonna raise our hand and we're gonna tell a teacher. Right? So we're gonna tell a teacher.
Frederick, don't tell other people that. Then you'll put your finger
So we're gonna keep working on some of the stuff that we do in our group and how we're talking.